Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege Operator Guide. In this video we're going to be discussing Mozzie, a defender for the SASR CTU. He comes equipped with the Commando 9 assault rifle or the P10 Ronnie SMG as his primary weapon. For his secondary he can choose between the Super Shorty shotgun or the Sdp 9mm handgun. As for his gadget he can bring barbed wire or a nitro cell into the siege. Before we continue with the video, please take a second to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and click the bell to be up to date with all my newest Siege videos. Now let's begin. First up we have the Commando 9 assault rifle. This assault rifle is pretty standard, nothing special here. It has below average damage with an average fire rate and a magazine capacity of 25. Its one big upside is that it's an assault rifle, meaning its damage doesn't drop off that much over range. I suggest using it at longer distances and always aiming for the head, especially since its damage is a bit lower than the assault rifles you'll be competing with over on the attacking side. Also, it has quite a bit of recoil that might take some time to learn, so tap fire at longer distances and spray in close quarters encounters. Moving on, we have his other primary, the P10 Ronnie SMG. The P10 also deals below average damage with an extremely high fire rate and a magazine size of 19 rounds, the smallest magazine of any SMG. It has a ton of damage drop off unless you attach the extended barrel. Paired short range with its high fire rate, and it means you really need to use this bad boy at close range. If you just spray your tiny magazine into an enemy, they'll die, and they'll die pretty fast. For longer range shots, you'll need to tap fire to hit your target, at all. Do that and you'll be just fine. As for his secondary weapons, you can pick between the Super Shorty and the Sdp 9mm handgun. This one is more simple. Take the Shorty if you want to have a nice close quarters weapon or if you want to open up murder holes or hatches. If that's not your thing, you can take the Sdp Handgun. It's your average handgun that you can pull out in emergencies and it will serve you well. Your pick is really based off your playstyle, so choose whatever you want. I'd go with the Super Shorty though because it adds in more utility than the handgun. Finally, we have his secondary gadget. You can pick between barbed wire or the nitro cell. Take the barbed wire if you want to slow the attackers down or maybe set up an ambush, or you can take a nitro cell to set traps or yeet at an attacker for an easy kill. Now to the most exciting part of any new operator, we have Mozzie's special ability. Mozzie comes equipped with the Pest launcher. This enables him to deploy pests. These little robots are capable of hacking into enemy drones and giving complete control to Mozzie. There are two ways you can deploy the pests. You can shoot them directly at a drone to take control, or you can deploy it as a drone trap. When deployed as a trap, it will attach to the surface it's shot at and wait for a drone. Once one rolls into its radius, the pest will pounce on it and then take control. As with every ability, there are a few important things to note. First, you only get 3 pests, so you can potentially hack half the attacking team's drones. Secondly, you, only as Mozzie, will be able to control the hacked drones, but other defenders can still spectate them, kind of like any defending camera. And lastly, if you miss your pest or deploy it in a bad spot, you can always walk over and pick it back up and try. Now that we know how Mozzie's pests actually work, what are some strategies you can use? You're going to want to master your pest placement, or your aim. What I mean by that is deploy them in spots in which drones are going to pass through. This could be drone holes in rooms surrounding the objective area, or could be an entrance into the building. If you're going to go for a direct drone shot, you better improve your aim, because it's pretty hard to do. Or you could just follow a drone until the attacking phase ends, and as soon as that happens, hack a drone before the attackers can hop back onto it. Or if you notice a drone that's stationary spotting your team, hack it with the pest instead of destroying it. Personally, I would recommend just putting them on any doorways entering the objective room. This is how I get most of my drone captures. Say I'm playing bomb and there's 2 entrances into the objective room. I would just put 2 pests on each doorway and just wait. And then I would save the last one for any direct drone shots that may come across, like any opportunities that open up. So I would use them as a trap because I find that it's just a lot more effective overall. After you successfully hack a drone, you're going to want to use it. You can use the drones by parking them in spots where you have a great vantage point or where you can easily see the attackers on their way to the objective. That, or you can use it to roam. Try to find where the attackers are and spot them for your entire team to see. This is a nice way of gathering intel and making sure your roamers know exactly where to rotate to. Also, if a drone dies, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, I'd rather lose a hacked drone than any one of my fellow defenders. After all your drone work is done, you need to find the balance. The balance between being on your drone and actually trying to kill attackers. I'm calling this the Echo problem, because it reminds me so much of Echo's introduction into the game. Some people stay on the drones way too much, just gathering intel and not actually acting on it. This can be helpful, but it would be more helpful if you say, spawn enemy, then hop off your drone to push them or create some kind of pressure on them. The other side of this is the reverse. Some people never use the drones they've hacked. What good is it that you're playing Mozzie if you don't hack any drones or never drive them around to gather intel? You need to find the balance. Use your drones to spot the attackers, then try to push. If your push fails, retreat and go to a safe area to spot the attackers again. See where they move to, then push again. You don't even have to really spot them, really. It's a lot better if you just see where they are and let your teammates know so the attackers have no clue that their location has been discovered. Now let's move on to the combos and counters, starting with the combos. Mozzie really only has one good combo, and that's with Mute. Mute's jammers can keep a drone real nice and still when it's all jammed up, meaning Mozzie can easily hit it with a Pest. Other than that, Mozzie can technically combo well with anyone. Mozzie's whole thing is gathering intel and letting the defenders know exactly where the attackers are, so anyone on the defending team can act on that intel and flank for some easy kills. So it's more of a teamwork thing, but if you really want to hub your Mozzie, just play Mute. As for counters, there are quite a few. You have IQ, Dokebi, Thatcher, and Twitch. IQ can use her electronics detector to see any drones Mozzie has control of. Then she can of course shoot them. She can also see the pests so she can call them out to her team or just take care of them herself. As for Dokebi, she can hack the drones. That's right, she can hack the hacked drones. Now this won't give back control of the hacked drones to the attackers. They'll just be able to view them as their drones again, like any other defending camera they'd be able to view after a successful phone hack. Mozzie will still have complete control. Thatcher's EMP grenades will destroy any pests that are waiting as a trap, and if it hits a drone Mozzie has hacked, the drone will be temporarily disabled. And finally we have Twitch. She can use her shock drone to destroy stationary pests, that is traps, or she can destroy drones that have already been hacked. In addition to all these, any operator can destroy the pests or hack drones. Just shoot them, melee them, or use an explosive. And that's it for this video. I want to hear from you guys. Do you like Mozzie? Is he your new main? And do you think he's going to be a useful operator in ranked? I don't know, so let me know down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm the Battle Moon, and I will see you in the next siege.